Well, right now at noon, we are continuing to track the snow as it falls across Maryland. This is a photo from a viewer in Lothian in Anne Arundel County. And here's a live look at the Kennedy Center in the nation's capital, courtesy of EarthCam. The snow is mainly impacting southern Maryland and the DMW. Hello, everybody. I'm Denise Koch. Welcome to WJZ News at noon. Is an alert day as the snow continues to fall. Here's a live look at the Inner Harbor. As you can see, there's white, very thin white coating. Mostly, however, it melts and turns to water. Let's check forecast with this Friday with meteorologist Steve Sosna. Steve.
Hey there, Denise. Good afternoon to you and good afternoon to you at home. It is a messy afternoon out there. I think that's the best way to describe it. We didn't have a huge snowfall, but our first measurable snowfall of the season, and still a few leftover snow showers, as you can see on our live harbor camera out there. So leftover snow showers, really kind of the story of the afternoon. It's a slow wind down of this, but I think the impactful accumulating snow is basically done with. That being said, into tonight, we could have some pockets of freezing drizzle. There's no clean break from this storm system like we normally have where the sky clears out behind the storm. Not happening this go around. So some patchy freezing drizzle and then chilly but quiet as we head into the weekend with clouds giving way to sunshine on your Saturday. Here are some of the snowfall reports that we've received this morning from our partners over at the Weather Service. Crofton, 0.8 of an inch of snow. Eldersburg, about a half an inch. Columbia, half an inch. And some of these are a little dated, waiting for some new public information statements from the Weather Service so we can freshen up those totals. But look how cold it is. Feels like 19 in Baltimore, 21 in Annapolis, 28 in Frederick. We do have the leftover snow showers, one pocket north of Baltimore City. In the city itself, it's a very fine, light snow, but just enough that anything untreated could be slick through the afternoon hours. So it's kind of a nuisance system that you just wanted to get rid of it, but it's still going to be around here with that patchy, slippery nature. 27 with light snow in the city right now. These are your actual temperatures, below freezing everywhere, so untreated surfaces are slick. The wind chills have made it into the 20s. Here's a look at the rest of your afternoon. Cloudy skies with patchy freezing drizzle and a few leftover snow showers. But again, the steady sticking snow looks like it's done with for now. We're going to put this storm to bed by tomorrow. We'll have that Ravens forecast for the weekend and a look to a warming trend next week in your first alert forecast. Denise?
Really, actually very beautiful, but it's 27 degrees, so it's also very cold, Steve.
You know what? But you don't have to shovel it. That's the best part.
That's the truth.
You're going to just let it melt on its own or throw a little salt out there. Definitely throw a little salt out there and let it melt here for tomorrow. This is one of those easier storms. For most places, you can just take a broom to it and get rid of it. The most we've seen, about 1.5 inches down in central and southern parts of Anne Arundel County, which was in our 1 to 2 inch band. Otherwise, most places measuring the snow in tenths of an inch. So some leftover snow showers here this afternoon. They'll slowly come to an end. There's really no piece of energy to push this storm and make a nice clean break. So we're going to have some nuisance freeze and drizzle into tonight. We're going to have some nuisance flurries into tonight. But that being said, the impactful sticking snow, I think, is pretty much done with this storm. Then we move on to a chilly and quiet weekend, which I think we're all ready for. 42 degrees, clouds to some sunshine on Saturday. I think the morning cloud cover is pretty stubborn. By the afternoon hours, some breaks of sunshine. Some showers possible late in the day on Sunday. That would be more likely Sunday night while you're sleeping, not for the Ravens game. And then Monday, this is being generous. We may not be able to hit freezing in many parts of the area with another Arctic blast to come. 27, some light snow being reported at BWI Marshall. East-northeast wind at 5 miles per hour, kind of locking in the cold weather, but also the cloudy and damp weather as well. And any untreated surface will be slippery through tonight and tomorrow morning. So make sure that you slow your roll on the roadways. 26 in Sykesville, 26. These are temperatures in Owings Mills, 26 Bel Air, 28 Annapolis, and 27 at BWI Marshall. So anything that's falling is in the frozen form here through tonight. As you can see, the snow bands are generally on the weakening trend and the coverage of them is starting to shrink. So we're, I think, out of the worst of it. Like I said, this is mainly nuisance stuff along 83 through Cockeysville up towards Sparks and Moncton. We have some snow showers along US 50 Bay Bridge. And here are the snowfall reports. We said that Baltimore Metro would be the dividing line between nothing and snow. And look at those snowfall reports. There's the line right there. Northern Maryland, barely anything. Meanwhile, central and southern Maryland saw their first accumulating snowfall, albeit less than an inch in most places. Here is your forecast for this afternoon. Notice that the snow generally moves out, but the clouds don't, and there could be some patchy drizzle mixed in here. So watch out for freezing drizzle through early Saturday morning, and then eventually, it looks like by Saturday afternoon, we'll start to see the collapse of cloud cover and break back out into the sunshine. So low 30s here for this afternoon. If you're headed out and about, 33 degrees, cold weather here. Slick spots remain through tonight. Your first alert 7-day forecast looks like this: 42 degrees for Saturday, 43 on Sunday, and then a check of reality on Monday. Hello, winter. It's not even here yet. So we have temperatures in the low 30s on Monday afternoon, 37 on Tuesday, and then temperatures moderating back to the 40s by Wednesday and Thursday. Denise, back over to you.
All right, thank you, Steve. And we want to see what it looks like in your neighborhood. Share your photos with us by emailing any pictures you have to WJZ.com. We'd love to see what it looks like in your neighborhood later. All right, welcome back. And before we go to the 7-day, look at these beautiful decorations. I don't know if you can see, if you could pull out on the camera so they can see. We have, thank you, Radaba. They came in and decorated and got us all ready for the holidays.
It smells very fragrant, too.
It smells like evergreen, my fave.
It won't smell like that at the Ravens game.
No, no.
Other smells will be wafting in the air, I'm sure. 43 degrees on Sunday afternoon. Should be a good game here with clouds and sunshine mixing it up here. Cold blast arrives on Monday, Tuesday, 37 degrees, and then Wednesday and Thursday looks like the next system will be rain, not snow. Denise, winter's still 16 days away.
Yeah, felt like it today, though.